Hello, Charles. I know it's not the weekend you were looking for. I'm very curious, how does it feel, or how difficult is it after, so much success, race wins, to do like a lonely race like you have had here in Singapore?
It's been a lonely season, unfortunately, and it's just not nice to be in a situation like that. I think you are giving absolutely everything in order to be fighting for better positions, which is what I'm doing. But at the moment, already at the beginning of the year, was deceiving to not be fighting where we ended up the last season at, and now everybody seems to have done a step forward that we didn't do, and we're nowhere.
From the outside, it looks like you're trying different, I don't know, maybe setups or something, because compared to Lewis, the pace is changing a little bit in the last couple of races. So what is going through behind the scenes, whatever you can tell?
Of course, we are trying many different things to try and find a breakthrough to it, but there's no breakthrough. I think everybody did bring upgrades in order to do a big step forward, and we didn't quite do the step forward the others did with our upgrades, and that's the reality of our situation.
Fernando, very eventful race, and again at the beginning of the race it was not looking very well when you had this slow speed stop, but then you recovered. What a race!
Yeah. The car was very fast today. It was good. We were fast at the beginning with the soft tire. Lasted longer than we expected, so that was a very good first stint. Then a slow pit stop, but the car is still very fast on the second. I think the team did a very good call, putting the mediums for the second stint, while our main competitors were on the hard, so we had more grip on the tires, and that gave us the possibility to finish in the same position. P8 was the maximum, and we took it.
Yeah, best of the rest, amazing stuff. And of course, it was going very well in the end, but in the middle of the race, when it was not looking very well, of course you have the experience, but how tough is to find in those conditions where you are missing out on positions with this slow pit stop? What is it going through in your mind?
No, I was relaxed. I had to overcome the pit stop problem and overtake some cars on track. So still, I think 35 laps to the end in that moment. So I was on a mission to come back to the normal place, and I didn't need any motivation from the pit wall, or I didn't need anything to tell me what to do. I knew exactly what was possible, and I was going for it.
What a race, George. Huge congratulations. I remember in Monaco you said that it was some sort of chess game.
Yeah.
So was it a super high speed chess game then?
I felt really confident today. I felt on it. I was a bit nervous at the start when I saw Max on the soft, because I thought maybe he will jump me, but I knew that stint one is where I would win or lose the race, and my early laps, pulling a couple of seconds in 2 laps, and then I think I had a 9-second gap at one point to Verstappen, sort of made the race.
Were there a point in the race when you had that feeling, okay, if I don't make any mistakes, this is in the pocket, or how was it inside the car?
Pretty chilled, to be honest. I wasn't overthinking it. I wasn't thinking about that I'm leading the race and there's a chance of victory. I was just enjoying driving fast, no one in front of me, and just bringing it home.
Congratulations, Jos. Thank you. Hello, Max. It looked like you really maximized today's potential with securing P2. It was a good start, and then it looked like a boring race until it wasn't. How difficult was it?
For me, it was all about management, keeping Lando behind for most of the race. He was in my DRS, so it was not very straightforward. Also, with the shifts problem that I have, that I had throughout the whole race. So, management. I think that's the right word for me today, because it was not easy out there.
Yeah, I think we haven't heard it for the first time during the weekend, that word. When you were referring to this kind of handbrake effect, what was happening with your car? Was it the brake that was biting too late in the corner? How could you overcome this? Because after this radio message, you looked like a little bit, you were having more pace.
The car was very difficult to get a good consistent balance. So on the downshifting, the car was pushing straight on, but when I was coming off throttle, the car was really like very loose on the rear, and that's exactly the opposite of what you would like on a street circuit.
So it was not the brakes.
No, there was nothing wrong with the brakes, but like I said, like shifting, car balance was very difficult.
Thank you, Max. I was thinking if you can compare the feeling that you had. So you extended your contract before this switch of technical regulation, and then of course you started with a back foot. Can you compare this feeling that you have now?
I mean, it's rewarding because there was not a guarantee that we would achieve what we've done the last 2 years back when I signed the contracts, and there's always a little bit of a gamble. It's a little bit of hope, but also I think there was some confidence that I had deep down that the team could do better and could achieve greatness. I probably didn't expect back-to-back championships and things to be as great as they've been this season, but that's a good surprise. And I mean, it's all the credits to them. The team done an amazing job. Everyone here, everyone back in the factory that you don't get to see, they should be very, very proud. And I'm proud that I managed to, that I stayed with McLaren and I stayed in Papaya through the difficult times. And now we've achieved two championships in a row. This is what we all dream of, especially from a team. This is what they all dream of. It's what Zach dreams of, and Andrea and all the boys and girls. So I'm very proud. I played my part, and Oscar did his part, and we brought it back home for them.
Yeah, you should be proud to yourself, of course, because you made and played a huge role in it. Looking a little bit back to the race, you looked quite a big margin faster than Max, but when you just got him, it was feeling like you hit a stone wall when you you picked up the dirty air. Was it impossible? You think there was like some sort of mysterious tactic that could have helped?
No. I did everything I could. Max also made no mistakes. So one earlier on, but not when I was close behind him. And we tried to do some different switch strategy, but you're limited. I could have gone much, much longer, and I think my pace would have been incredibly strong. But we had to, because we would have been undercut from the Ferrari, and then I would have been undercut from Oscar. So let's say I couldn't achieve the strategy I would have liked if it was just me against Max. But it's racing, and we made the most of the opportunity we had. It's just too difficult to follow now with these cars out of the slow speed corners. It's just, it's like you're on ice. So a shame, because I think we easily had the pace to win, and I easily had the pace if I could get past Max to catch George.
Even the win?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had the pace to catch George for sure, but again, I had to overtake. So if overtaking was a bit easier.
So if there would be ghost cars, you would have...
we would have won by a mile. Yeah. But who cares?